What is good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here, back with some more NCAA 14 simulation videos, man. This episode, we got number 2 Georgia taking on number 5 LSU in Baton Rouge, man. This is a very, very big SEC matchup. Pretty early on in the season, man. Both these teams are really good, and the outcome of this game holds a lot of weight down the road in the season. This is the second week in a row LSU has made it onto the simulation platform for the week. If you're new to these videos, man, this is how we do it. Heisman difficulty, 4-minute quarter length. We play as both offenses. You know what I'm saying? We do not play defense at all unless one of the teams goes up one or two scores late, depending on how late the game is. So we'll say Georgia goes up on LSU. We'll try to play defense with LSU, make a stop, come down, score, make the game close. But if we can't get the job done with LSU, we'll switch back to Georgia and we'll try to put the nail in the coffin. Now, this video is going to be a little bit differently. I'm going to play the first half with Jake Fromm. Then I'm going to play the second half with Justin. Then I'm going to play the first half with Jake Fromm. Then I'm going to play the second half with Justin Fields, just because I want to use the two quarterbacks. You know what I mean? But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man, here we are in Baton Rouge at Tiger Stadium. It's a packed house. Everybody's here to see this, what should be a good showdown, man. Let's get to it. Okay, so Georgia wins the coin toss, you know what I'm saying, and elects to defer. LSU is getting the ball first. We're going to return this one. We're not going to just stay in there and get a touchback, see if we can make a play. Ooh, nice move, but great, even better tackle. Now, these rosters are a little bit different from the rosters we used in the LSU-Florida game. But for the most part, still the same, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can do with this offense. This Georgia defense is no slouch, though. 2nd and 8, what we really want to do is we want to use our playmaker, Giles here. That's who really turned up for us last game as we hit him over the middle, picking up the first. Giles not only played well, but, you know, Brissett ran the ball pretty well. Burrow is one of the better quarterbacks LSU's had in a long time. So, you know what I mean? They're glad to have a nice little... This Georgia defense is flying all over the field to the rock. 2nd and 9. Looking to get a decent run here. They didn't seal the edge, and we lose 4. All right, 3rd and long, 3rd and 13 to be exact. Looking to pick up this first, seeing if anybody can get open. Forcing a throw, and it's not a pick. They bat it down. Georgia gets the rock. All right, man, the punt is up. Hardman Jr. back here to return it for Georgia. Looking to get some good blocks. He does. He has a couple people to beat, trying to get around the corner. He burns one. He's trying to get around the edge. Couldn't quite make it happen. 26-yard return. Time to see what this Georgia offense can do. DeAndre Swift in the backfield. It's really loud here at LSU. Shouldn't be an issue. Swift getting a nice run, breaking a tackle, nearly picking up the first. Just like that, Georgia's across the 50. All right, man, we're across the 50, 2nd and 1. Read option, they came in screaming, played that perfectly. All right, so just like that, Georgia faces its first 3rd down of the day. You know what I mean? Could possibly be a 3 and out. See if they can pick it up. The blitz came, and they were able to bat the ball down. Okay, trying to see if we can get this offense going a little bit here, man. They picked up a first last drive, but then Georgia buckled down. Another blitz coming. 1-on-1 on the outside. They pick up the first. They give themselves some breathing room. The most either one of these teams have been able to move the ball so far here. Trying to see if we can keep it up. Nobody's really open there. Burrow getting to the outside. Looking for one. He's got Marshall Jr. He breaks a tackle. He jukes another. He's got one more to beat, but he can't. He gets brought down just short of the 35. 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. LSU threatening. Burrow doesn't like what he sees. He makes a couple adjustments. Calls for the audible. He's got a receiver. Can he make a good throw? It's a dot to Chase as he's down inside the red zone. Jamar Chase with a 25-yard reception. All right, man, so LSU looking to come away with some type of points here on this drive. You know what I mean? Without a doubt, running the read option. It's a good read to Brissett. He has a little bit of blocks. He has to make some moves himself. He does. He scoots just short of the 1st down, and that's going to end the 1st quarter. This LSU offense definitely finding themselves here on this drive. You know what I'm saying? Looking to punch it in. Inside the 5-yard line, they hit the fullback, and Carter muscles his way into the end zone. LSU was on the board with a 6-point lead. Okay, so Georgia has 3:58 in the second quarter to try to put some points on the board themselves. You know what I'm saying? Good return here so far for Hartman Jr. Almost breaks away. Brought down at the 30 for a 30-yard return. Jake Fromm looked a little over his head. First drive. You know what I mean? The crowd's still getting to him here. Trying to see what he can do. He has a man open over the middle. It is the tight end, Nada. Not sure how you say his name, but he picks up 22 with that catch. Unable to move the ball so far, Jake Fromm and company. We're going to switch out of that quarterback, that halfback screen. Only one safety high. Taking a chance. He has a man. He does not miss him. Goodwin the second is off to the races, and he's going to get in the end zone. Georgia is an extra point away from tying this ball game up. Will LSU be able to come out here and answer back? Coming out here looking to make a play. Georgia's going with a safety high. Y'all know how I play. If you're going to press, you better be able to hold it down. Burrow has a man wide open off the line. Jefferson beats his man, and now he's off to the races. LSU answers back in just one play. Jake Fromm just found his groove, and now he has to answer back rather quickly. He doesn't really have much time to breathe. He's got to come right back at it and hit it hard. Georgia's playing great defense, and they're locking everybody up, but for once, Fromm is able to get loose, and he picks up the first down, across the 50. Both offenses getting the hang of things out here. One safety high once again. You would think these defenses will learn. Let's see. Fromm has the receiver. He lays it out there, and Robertson comes down with the catch, and we're one extra point away from a tie ball game again, ladies and gentlemen. Both offenses now striking quickly here. You know what I'm saying? They keep playing one safety high. We're going with a little play action here, see what we can get. Burrow has a man. He hits Giles out in the open. He's brought down across the 40. I said this game wasn't going to be a shootout, but it looks like it just might be that. Burrow and Fromm both finding their grooves. Can't wait to play with Justin Fields here still, though. As we hit Brissett out the backfield, he hits a couple people up. He gets the first and the much more. 16-yard reception inside the red zone. Both these defenses, we're just short of the red zone, excuse me. Both these defenses were really stingy in the first couple drives, but right here, these offenses are really finding ways to outmatch them. Burrow hits another man, Jefferson across the middle. Now we're inside the red zone, inside the 10. LSU threatening to score once again. Bars. Brissett only averaging 2 yards on the ground, but you know, Burrow's playing so well that it really doesn't even matter. They're bringing the blitz. They pick it up perfectly. He hits Giles, and they're in for 6 once again. This is going to be a shootout, folks. 34 seconds for Georgia and LSU. 34 seconds for Georgia here to try to come down and score before halftime, you know what I'm saying? Looking for a good return. Hartman Jr. is doing just that. He's off. He has one more man to beat. He's going to do that. And Hartman is going to run this kick 6 back. My goodness. These teams are scoring at will right now. This is by far the most lit NCAA sim we've done this season. My goodness. Can LSU match the same with another good return here? A lot of good blocks. Hilaire's trying to beat his man, but he's brought down just past the 30. 18 seconds for LSU to try to do something here. Will they play it safe? Will they try to score? LSU's coach is coming out, you know what I mean, looking to score. He's looking to get the first at least. He has Giles. He makes the catch. He can't burn his man. They have 2 timeouts. They use 1. 5 seconds left. They have a shot to put it up in the end zone. All right, so LSU elects to try to go for this long 56-yard kick. Let's see if the kicker has enough leg. Tracy puts it up, and it is just... Oh, he hits it. Wow. Who would have thought that he would have hit that 56-yarder? That is huge momentum for LSU heading into the second half. All right, man. One last kickoff return for Georgia. Can Hartman make it happen again? He already has one ran back. He just needs the blocks, and he can spring it. He gets good blocks again, and Hartman has a chance. Back-to-back kick 6s to the crib, and Georgia's going head into the half with the momentum. This game is crazy.
I'm smoking broccoli. If you wasn't in the trenches with me, you can't rock with me. I'm a young prodigy.
All right, man, so Georgia's going to head into the half with a 4-point lead over LSU. Hartman Jr. so far is a player of the game for Georgia. Jake Fromm did his thing. It's time for Justin Fields to take over here. All right, so LSU has to kick to Hartman Jr. again. He already has 2 kick returns for touchdowns so far. What is he going to do here? He gets good blocking. He goes to the outside. He has a couple to beat. He tried to cut it in. Can't break the tackle. Brought down at the 40. McCole Hartman Jr. has been a beast. All right, so Justin Fields is in. He's running the show now. LSU has a lot of people in the box. He doesn't like what he sees. He makes the audible. Oh my goodness, they brought in people ASAP, but Fields has enough speed to get away from that end, and he tries to put a move on the linebacker, but he's brought down after he picks up 8. First and 10 here for Georgia. A lot of gameplay, a lot going on with just 4-minute quarters. Fields is back to pass. He's going to complete his first pass to Swift, and he's brought down for 6. This is definitely a great problem for Georgia to have with these 2 great quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely fun to watch. Can't wait to see what Fields is going to do. As he goes to hit a man, Goodman comes down with that catch. That is a big-time, big boy catch right there. Justin Fields starts off his day 2 for 2. 8-yard rush, running the read option, trying to see what they can do on the ground again. Nice little read. Good blocks up front for Justin Fields. He has 2 guys to beat. He breaks 1 tackle, and he's brought down inside the 10. Georgia threatening to score. All right, let's see what Georgia comes out in again. Looks like they might be running the read option. Want LSU to make a decision who they're going to try to stop. Nice read. Justin Fields has a lot of running space, and he trucks his way into the end zone for another 8-yard run. Georgia extends their lead. 2nd and 7 here for LSU. Looking to get a first down. Looking to, just get positive yardage here. Another blitz coming. Burrow gets the ball out to Jefferson, though. Can he beat his corner? He cannot, but he does pick up the first. All right, 1st and 10 here. 1 safety high. Let's see what LSU wants to do. They're passing. He's got a man wide open, though. It's the tight end, Moreau. He's off to the races. Can he beat this DB? He's brought down inside the 20. LSU threatening to score once again. So far, this game has been a classic, a good old-fashioned shootout. LSU, trying to score. A little read option. Nice read for Burrow. He needs 1 block to be made up front. He gets the first down, 11 yards inside the 5. 1st and goal for LSU here. They have 4 chances to try to punch it in. Burrow handing it off to Brissett. He gets some blocking up front. He falls forward down after a 3-yard rush. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter, 2nd and goal. Brissett is going to be able to get to the outside untouched as he walks in for 6. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Little read option, Justin Fields and DeAndre. Beautiful read for Justin Fields. He has to make a man miss. He breaks a tackle. He stiff arms another and gets the first down. What a tough run from the freshman. Georgia chooses to run a no huddle here. Wanted to get a couple plays left in the 3rd quarter. Justin Fields drops back the pass. He has a man open. He throws a dot to Goodman, who holds on to that catch. That is the 2nd big catch Godwin has made for Justin Fields out here today. You can't ask for much more for a receiver to make for their freshman QB. Now he has to go off to the races. Swift is faster. Oh, Justin Fields can't complete that pass. Tried to set his feet. Ball gets away from him a little bit. 2nd and 10 here, and this is going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Fields back to pass. He has a man. Can he make the throw? Beautiful throw to Hardman Jr., who's been having a tremendous, amazing game. But we're heading to the 4th, getting them 4s up. Georgia has the rock. 35-31 lead. Let's see who can pull this one out. That's Hardman Jr.'s first catch of the day, but he's made big plays elsewhere. Justin Fields back to pass again. He has a man over the middle. It's Godwin Jr. I keep calling this man Goodwin, but Godwin makes another play. LSU having to settle for 3. Late in the first half. And Georgia getting that kick return has really been a huge difference here. Fields hits Ridley across the middle. He's trying to get in the end zone, and he's stopped short, the refs say. Down at the 1, 1st and goal. Riley Ridley with his first catch of the day. All right, so Georgia's bringing the big boys up front. Trying to punch it in with Justin Fields here. See if they can use his big body to get into the end zone. They run it, and they are successful. Georgia goes up. All right, LSU has 3:26 to try to score, make a stop, get the ball, and threaten to score again. Let's see if they can make it happen. They just can't get the same, return yards from Hilaire as Hardman Jr. has been doing for Georgia. One thing this LSU offense has been able to do is strike quickly, though, through the air. Let's see if they can keep it up. Burrow has a man downfield. Can he get it out to Marshall Jr.? He throws a pick. Very untimely. Giles has to try to make the tackle. He went for the strip. Chase finally brings the DB down, and it's not looking good for LSU right now. All right, man, so we're on defense with LSU right now, looking to make a play. Who's going to be that person? They keep the ball on the ground to DeAndre Swift. He breaks a couple tackles. He puts the ball on the... Oh, I thought he put the ball on the ground, but he's brought down after he gained 7. All right, LSU needs a stop right here. They need to at least hold Georgia to 3, if anything. But if they can get a turnover, that'd be huge. As Swift picks up the first and more. 2:28 left. They're about to start coming for that clock. This is a huge defensive possession here for LSU. They need this stop. A turnover if possible. They are passing. Come on, Stevens, make the tackle. And Georgia's able to pick up the first down and more. And that's ultimately probably going to do it. This has been such a good game. Of course, it's a lot closer than what the score is showing right now. But, man, Georgia's just seeming to be too much right now as they tackle Swift in the backfield. Fields keeps it, and he's going to walk into the end zone. And that's basically going to do it. Like I said earlier, man, this is definitely the most lit sim that we've had so far. This is going to be the 5th video. Burrow throws a dot to Moreau there, so they're not giving up. Get on the ball. LSU still running no huddle. They want to put points on the board. Who can they hit? Who can get open? I see you. Come on, Brissett, make people miss. There you go. Big run. Picking up the first. Clock stops. 2nd and 10 here. Burrow's just trying to make anything happen. Oh, but he gets sacked. This Georgia defense, you know what I mean, they turned it up. 7 seconds left. 3rd and 22 for LSU. Let's see what they can do. Giles, he hits him. Can he get off to the races? He beats his men, and he scores with no time left on the clock. But LSU, you know what I mean, played with some pride, played with some heart, and they didn't go out cheap. LSU just trying to make this a 10-point game, you know what I mean, for themselves, for their self-esteem. Let's see what they can do. Looks like Burrow's going to be able to walk in for the 2 points, and Georgia's going to escape out of here with a 10-point victory. All right, man, clocks hit 000s, the final score. Georgia 49, LSU 39. Jake Fromm and Justin Fields both played extremely well. McCole Hardman Jr. is the player of the game. We're going to go over these stats in depth and see how it all ended in the end. All right, man, so final game stats. First, looking at LSU's passing. Joe Burrow played great. 16 for 21, 404 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. The 1 pick that ultimately kind of sealed the game. 76 completion percentage, sacked once. 25 yards per completion, 74 was his longest of the day. For Georgia, Jake Fromm was 3 for 5, 2 touchdowns, 115 yards, 60 completion percentage, sacked once, 38 yards per completion. Justin Fields 7 for 8, 110 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, 87%, 15.7 yards a throw, 23 was his longest, wasn't sacked at all. Rushing for Georgia, DeAndre Swift 11 for 44, 0 touchdowns. Justin Fields 6 for 53, 3 touchdowns. Jake Fromm 2 for 9, no touchdowns. For LSU, Georgia pretty much held them in check, but Brissett was able to get 1 touchdown on 8 carries for 15 yards. Joe Burrow was 4 for 6. Torrey Carter was 1 for 3 and a touchdown. Receiving for LSU, this is where both teams made a huge damage. Jonathan Giles, 5 catches, 133 yards, 2 TDs. Justin Jefferson, 4 receptions, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. Both of them were over 25 yards a catch. Nick Brissett, 3 for 36, no touchdowns. Moreau, 2 for 65. Georgia, Terry Goodwin, I keep messing up his name. For Georgia, Terry Godwin, 4 catches, 106 yards, a touchdown. Riley Ridley, 2 for 42, a near touchdown. Swift, 1 for 6. Hardman Jr., 1 for 13. Demetrius Robertson, 1 for 36 and a touchdown. And Isaac Nauta, 1 for 22. Defensively, J.R. Reed led the Bulldogs in tackles along with William Poole. Both 5 all solo. Natrez Patrick was second along with Jawan Taylor with 4. LSU was able to get 3 tackles for loss, the 1 sack, and then they got the 1 pick from Tyson Campbell. For LSU, Kerry Vincent Jr. led the team in tackles, 5 total, 4 solo. You know what I mean? Devin White was next with 4. LSU was able to get 3 tackles for loss as well, along with 1 sack from Caleb and Chasen. LSU, no picks for LSU at all. Then we want to take a look at the return game. That's where it was huge. Clyde Hilaire, you know what I'm saying, 7 returns for 194 yards, no touchdowns. But Georgia's McCole Hardman, 6 returns, 329 yards, 2 touchdowns, 55 yards a return, 105 was his longest from the 2 touchdowns. Punt returns, Hardman was 1 for 26 and a touchdown. For LSU, they didn't get any punt returns at all. All in all, this is a very, very good game. I hope the game on Saturday is like this. You know what I mean? A shootout, both teams playing hard, flying all over the field. Good SEC football, even though I'm an ACC fan. Miami to you all the way. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. If you want to see more, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're new. Once you subscribe, go ahead and hit the bell for the notifications. That way you know every time I post a video, especially ones like this. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.